All right, cool, cool.
You think Derek Chauvin ain't gonna be you think they gonna do that to him, Mark?
I believe they gonna do something, but I don't think they gonna. I don't think they, he gonna be in there in population.
Nah, I don't think they is, but he gonna do that time though. I think
He gonna do the time, but he look at that small time, man. That's small, man.
I don't think they I don't think they sentenced him yet.
I heard he got 40 years, up to 40 years.
I thought he got more than that, didn't he? Oh, no, they ain't
Hell
sentenced him
no.
yet.
No, they ain't seen him yet.
Oh, okay.
He on his way to prison, but I'm just saying that's what they said, up to 40 years.
Let me do the intro right quick, man. We recording. So this is Just Chilling Podcast, number 84. I'm your host Miguel. Got my boy Rashad G review. Check him out on YouTube. Dude is a genius. If you're not really checking on him right quick, you're missing him out. Missing out on my boy. Got my boy Marcus RobinHood Walker. My man got a fight coming up on the 5th. Had to have me in here for this. My boy TreezyYaDig, a young phenom, man. He gonna tell you about it. He a rapper, been doing this shit, getting into his video shit. Just a lot of gifted people, man. I took a couple of weeks off the show, so I wanted to come back with a bang, have a lot of talent, a lot of fucking vibes in here, man. So I just appreciate all y'all sliding through tonight, man, for real.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
So yeah, I definitely wanted to start out with the Derek Chauvin on, trial with George Floyd, the murder of George Floyd. He murdered him. I really wanted to ask Treezy, what did you think about it? Because as a young man, experiencing everything that happened, what were your thoughts and emotions from beginning to end?
It was really like, it was like a in a moment feeling, like, you know how something hit you and then pass right by. Like, I really can't even put it into words, but it's like, it's a moment for like not even our community and say, you see what I'm saying?
I'm saying, what did you think when you saw the video at first, or when you found out?
Oh, the video. That was wild and uncalled for.
And now that seeing he gonna do time, I don't think they sentenced him yet. Marcus said he sentenced him, but I don't really think he did though. I don't think he got sentenced yet. He gonna do some time though. Shad, you want to do your thoughts about the case and George Floyd and stuff?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's about when I first saw the video of him getting murdered.
Yeah, from here and there. Yeah.
Okay, now when I first saw it, like everybody else, I was angry. I was like, man, I said, here these cops go again, man, killing one of us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when I first watched it, I was angry. Wanted some retribution for it, but we know historically, cops always got away with it. Besides Derek Chauvin, you can't name another cop, a white cop that got convicted for killing one of us. It doesn't happen. You know what I mean? So leading up to the case, I didn't have my hopes high because I'm like, just like everybody else, he's probably gonna get off. They're gonna find something to say, well, the knee didn't cause the death. It was the exhaust, it was the drugs in the system, it was a lash went in his eye. They're gonna come up with every possible reason why, the neck didn't kill him. So I didn't have my hopes high, but if I could be honest, man, when they laid down the conviction, I teared up. I teared up. I did one of these numbers. I was like, but yeah, the sentencing is going to be 8 weeks from now, from what I heard.
That's what I heard about 2 months, yeah.
Yeah, they said 8 weeks, and he's facing up to 40 years, but realistically, I'm thinking probably more 15 to 20, probably 20. Mm-hmm. He'll probably 20 at the most, you know what I mean? But 40, nah, he ain't going to do 40 years.
All right. And Marcus, RobinHood, how did you a fighter, man? So he do MMA, he got a fight coming up. How did you feel when you saw the video versus the verdict now?
Man, that's some fucked up stuff, man. You know what I mean? I heard I read a dude talking about, white dude talking about police need to do do martial arts, so they don't have to be doing all that. You know what I mean? But you can still in jiu-jitsu, you still put your knee on somebody's damn throat and on their neck and shit, man. You know what I mean? You be foul, man, just like you put your elbow in somebody's throat. You know what I mean? Or your forearm and shit. You know what I mean? So I think it's extremely fucked up. Fucked up what happened.
Right. But like I said, we got to the end of it, and justice was the word I came up with. We got justice in that case. But my question was, my question is this, and I don't even know how big of a question is, but like, how big of, because you know the ripple effect after that video posted, the ripple effect probably went outside this country. You know what I'm saying? It probably went all over the world. Everybody probably seen that video. So my question is, for a white officer to be convicted of murder or whatnot, or one of us out here, does the story have to get that big? You know what I'm saying? For it to even matter to a judge to go ahead and convict one of their own, and a matter of a thought, because I feel like if it didn't get that big, I feel like if it wasn't a moment in history, he probably would have got off of it. So I don't know. I still sleep with one eye open, on this topic, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yeah, everybody saw that shit. And I feel like, people just want to jump on the right side of history when it's that popular, Like you said, I think you did a good job, Rashad, highlighting the girl that got killed by the officer, what's gonna happen to them. Deontay, he got killed, like it's still happening, but are these officers getting charged? Are they getting, arrested? Blase. So that's what I'm saying. Unless you hear NFL players talking about it, the president talking, like, I feel like it gotta so some shit happen to us, it's gotta go up a chain of command.
Right.
For it to matter, right? Like, I don't know, man. It's just a question that I thought about when I saw everything on TV about it, man. And I'm happy though, definitely shout out to George Floyd family, they strong, praying for them losing a loved one and stuff like that, man. It's just a tough situation to go through publicly, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely wanted to start with Rashad, kind of lighting up a little bit, not even really lighting up a little bit. We're gonna stay dark as shit.
Okay.
And we're gonna get into the I guess the short series, Them. It's on Amazon Prime. It's going crazy right now all over the place. I don't even know how I got introduced to this show. I really don't. Before you know it, I started watching it, and then my wife started watching it. So of course she gonna watch all of them back to back. So we sitting there watching the whole thing. I guess a brief synopsis. I don't think you saw it, Marcus, or you saw it, Treezy, right?
No, I never seen it.
So it's about. Let me try this. Let me try to do your shit, Rashad. It's set in the 1950s. It's about a black family that moves from the South out west to California, and they move into Compton. But Compton at that time is it's a white neighborhood. You think of Compton now, how we grew up, it's a black neighborhood, but back then in the 50s it was white. So they were like one of the first black, families to move out
there. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
On top of that, they moved into a racist neighborhood. On top of that, I think their house was haunted. Well, I know that their house was haunted. So I know, just give me your take on the series, and then I'll play off for you and tell you what I thought, Rashad.
Them, the best way I can.
How'd you get into it?
What's that?
How did you get into it?
My boy Q Reviews put me on it. Yeah, Q Reviews, he DM me and he was like, yo, man, Them it's different, but it's pretty good, and we have a similar taste in shows and movies. So I said, okay, I'm gonna check this out. And when I first looked up the show, the first thing I saw was a picture of Tap Dance Man, the guy with the black face and he's probably the coolest character on the show. So that's how I got put onto it. So I'm like, okay. And I started watching it. I said, this got Jordan Peele written all over it. You know, you think of Us, and you think of Get Out. It's got that flavor to it. The show is it's intelligent. It's well made, well shot. You know what I'm saying? Executed very well. Good directing, good acting. Just to me, the story was some bullshit. You know, in my TI voice, man, you started with some bullshit. You know, black people get tortured this whole show. All right. They get tortured this whole show, and there's no payback, and I ain't like that shit. But on a technical level, yeah, this show it's well made. You know, I can't front. The filmmakers did a good job putting this together, but it will piss you off. I'm telling you right now.
You took the words out of my mouth, man.
This show gonna make y'all, huh?
Can I speak?
Yeah.
So you saying the people and the black people living in Compton, they were getting hanging shit?
They do show some hangings, yeah, but not in like when they do like the flashbacks and stuff, they show the hangings, but they show like all the stuff that happened in the Jim Crow era, you know, where black people was getting spit on and called nigger and, you know, slapped upside the head and raped and butchered and all that shit. All that's on there.
Well, I know in Compton, they ain't never had that. Not in Compton, not with the hanging. Right. I know they was being black people.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. They didn't do no hanging there. They so like let's say you moved into the neighborhood, they trying to get you up out the neighborhood, the people that live in the neighborhood. So they'll like burn crosses in your yard. They'll do shit to make you. I mean, she went in the backyard one time, and the black lady went in her backyard one time, and the little white boy was pissing on her clothes.
On a sheet, yeah.
On her sheets that she was hanging out to dry. So they was doing like little shit like that to run people off of the house. I mean, bro, it got worse and worse than that. We didn't even got to the haunted house yet.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like there's a whole. I feel like it was I feel like it was clever. That's the word that came to my head. I feel like they were clever with what they did because, man, bro, tell me a scene that pissed you off.
That pissed me off. I can tell you the scene that pissed me off more than anything, probably more than anything I've ever watched, was the cat in the bag scene, where so there's a scene where this is before.
Watch.
What's that?
It was hard to watch.
It was very hard to watch. So this is before they moved to Compton. They're still in the South, and this creepy ass white lady walks up and she starts talking to the wife, talk about how she wants to take her baby and all that there. And as she's saying this, the wife realizes, okay, something's off with her. Let me go back in the house. But she's followed by these three hillbillies. So she tries to hide her baby in the closet so they can't find her. They break into her house, get her on the ground, and start raping her. They get the baby, and the chick puts the baby in a pillowcase, wraps the pillowcase up, cat in the bag, and they start tossing this baby around like a basketball, like you playing taps. Meanwhile, the mom's on the ground getting violated. They kill the baby. After that, I'm like, why am I even watching the show? I don't want to watch shit like this, man. I thought we was beyond this.
No, but but we kept watching.
Well, okay. Only reason I kept watching, I said, because there's got to be some payback for this. All right, this is like when you watch RoboCop. This is like we watch RoboCop. You see what happened to RoboCop, and RoboCop gonna get these motherfuckers at the end, and he did. So I'm like, okay, they got to get these motherfuckers back, and it never happened.
They didn't get that family back. But
well, you won't see me watching it. I'm watching nothing but Snowfall.
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna wrap it up in time for Snowfall, man. But them was just man. It was a point that really bothered me too was the daughter. She's also in Us. So the one that she painted herself, it was a ghost that was hunting them the whole time too. So it followed the girl to school, and it showed itself as a little girl at the school. Convinced her that she was ugly, that black was ugly, that she didn't want to be black no more, and it convinced the girl, and she ended up painting herself. She found a can of paint in the janitor closet, and it was white paint, and she painted white all over herself. And then she went to a school function that they was doing. That shit was hard for me to watch too. So I don't know why. I would have to see what the directors had to say about that show, but I mean, they do get some payback at the end as far as against the ghost. But as far as the racism, I don't know if they left it open for a reason, because the racism still exists at the end of the movie, or I said a movie at the end of the show.
Yeah,
I don't know, man, but we definitely watched all episodes, and it was just a lot of layers to it. But
yeah,
man,
every character had their own inner demons to deal with. So yeah, the daughter had the situation of, okay, black is ugly, so I want to be white. But he was working for the, he was an engineer, but he was like the only black engineer there. So he was getting visited by the guy in the blackface, blackface, that was, I'm saying, that was mocking black people, I'm saying, and they treated him like a boy, and the blackface was like, convinced him like, hey man, fuck these crackers up, I'm saying, they're making a fool out of you, they treat you like a boy. And if you notice, he was like walking hunched over and really like he wasn't, men, we stood up straight, but he was walking like all hunched over like this. So it was man who was being taken away. Like each one of them was dealing with something different. And I thought, like you said, I thought that was clever, but
it was
so glad I wasn't born around that time.
It's gonna piss you off. It's gonna piss you off if you watch it.
So
man.
glad I wasn't born that time.
It's like a train. It's like a train wreck, man. It's like it's fucked up, but you want to see how it ends. It's a train wreck, man.
Hell no, I don't see
it's a car wreck on the highway. It's a car wreck on the highway.
Yeah, fuck that show.
I don't want to watch that show.
Fuck that show for real.
You gonna still watch it, man.
I'm done with it. I watched all of it. You know
you finished it? Oh,
yeah, my wife, she kept watching it. Because once you watch it, you want to know how it's gonna end. At one point, I want to know how it's gonna end.
Right.
Ain't no type of get back on none of that.
Not against.
I mean, there's one of those numbers. It's like you shoot me and I slap you on the wrist.
Get that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, apparently the mama had like supernatural powers at the end, because she started that fire in the yard. So,
so she a mutant.
I think she unlocked some type of power at the end.
Yeah.
Now she come back season 2, like setting white people ablaze. Now I'm all for that.
Now, okay, now I'll tune back in for that one. Okay, yeah. I need my retribution.
What is y'all watching?
They tripping now. Y'all tripping now.
Hey, bro, everybody it's a big thing, bro. I think they're talking about it at work and some more shit. Hey, them, bro, you gotta you ain't gotta watch it, but it's out there, man.
I mean, if you like Jordan Peele stuff, like if you like Us,
this shit took Jordan Peele and flipped it on his head.
Flipped it on his head, yeah.
I don't even think Jordan Peele would have went this far.
Nah, well, and Get Out kind of played like a blaxploitation joint where we got payback on the white folks and got them back real good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. This here is just, like I said, slapping the wrist. Shame on you, white people, and that was it.
Let's get off of them, man. We done already freaked out Treezy and Mark, man.
Man, you freaked me out, man.
Hey, yo, real quick, Mark.
Imagine us watching this shit, man. Imagine us watching this shit.
Hey, yo, so Mark, you said you were MMA, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So UFC this weekend, man. Who you got, Masvidal or Usman?
Man, that's a hard one. See, why I'm gonna say it's a hard one, because I come from that Kimbo circuit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Street fighting days.
Shout out to Kimbo.
I know Jorge come from that lifestyle too. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know his original nickname was Ponytail. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? I like both of them. I like Usman. Usman, he dangerous. I don't know, man. I believe Usman gonna take that. Too. I believe Usman gonna take it.
I like Masvidal. I like his swag. You know what I'm saying? I just like his shit talk. You know what I mean? Like he a real dude, man.
You gotta get in the ring at some point. You gotta get in the ring at some point, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm out the gun.
So he ain't gonna baptize. He ain't gonna baptize Usman.
Yeah. Man, you know something, man. I'm gonna tell you who he remind me of. Jorge. He remind me of Roberto Duran.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
He got that the Cuban look.
Mm-hmm.
He got that, you know what I mean, that swag. You feel
Right.
me?
Right.
If I believe he gonna sell it. I believe he probably will win. I don't know, but I like both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe Usman gonna try to take it.
All right. Well, he's the favorite.
All right.
Yeah.
I wanted to touch with Rashad right quick before we get to Treezy. Mortal Kombat is coming out Friday. The Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah.
What y'all think about it, man?
Man, I'm hyped.
Can't wait for it.
Hype.
I can't wait.
Yes.
What you think, Mark?
Man, I want to see it, but I believe they could probably be. I think they're gonna be the greatest Mortal Kombat movie in the world. Because you had 2 Mortal Kombat movies. A lot of people don't know, but me and y'all know. You know what I mean? But it probably be a great classic.
I hope so. I feel like they 1-1. I feel like they 1-1. This third one is going to define the franchise basically as far as cinematically. The first one was bomb to me, perfect, flawless victory.
Right.
And the second one was a fucking beat down. Like I did not like the second one at all.
I ain't like the second one either, but I like the first. But I hate they should.
No, let's talk about the second one for a minute. It sucked. No, I'm just playing.
Man, why they did my man? Why they do that dude? What his name is? Baraka? He was playing in the Punisher. Then he was playing as old dude in the Mortal Kombat movie.
Who you talking about?
Punisher.
What's that dude's name, man? He be doing that little lighting shit, man.
You talking about
Raiden.
Raiden, yeah.
Raiden?
Why they did Raiden like that, man, with the long hair? I ain't never seen Raiden with long hair.
No.
So why they had him with long hair back then?
Yeah, I think that the second, you talking about in the second movie?
No, they did him in the first
one.
That
was the first one.
Bro, I bypassed the hair in the first movie because I was a kid and I didn't know no better. So the whole story was perfect in the first movie, man. I feel like it was perfect. But I think this movie gonna be more centered around Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
So the movie ain't gonna be with Liu Kang?
I think
they're all gonna be on there.
He gonna be in there and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everybody's gonna be in there. Damn near everybody.
Yeah, Luke but I think it's gonna be a story about
all the OGs.
No, man, Liu Kang supposed to whoop all of them. Liu Kang, one of the greatest.
I think you're gonna be a little disappointed.
Why? Hey, hold up. Why Rashad look like that, man? When I said that.
Well, nah, definitely Liu Kang. No, I put Liu Kang in there, but you got to remember, Liu Kang is a descendant of Kung Lao. You know what I'm saying? Kung Lao, that dude too, man. So I don't know. And Kung Lao's supposed to be in this.
Liu Kang like Bruce Lee.
Facts.
Well,
facts.
I play with Sub-Zero every time I play, so I just want to see how they gonna do him in this in this movie because I mean he got the ability to freeze your ass. So
I like Sub-Zero too. I'm a big fan of Sub-Zero.
Yeah. Well, if you've seen the animated, they did the animated one too earlier. Scorpion's Revenge. If y'all seen that one, they did the animated.
I seen the trailer for it.
Yeah, the movie's tight, man. Yeah, it's rated R, so it's animated, but it's on almost like on the Japanese anime tip. So you have all the fatalities.
They got
and everything.
high expectations.
Yeah. So if the movie lives up to what that was, crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
And then it's gonna sell out numbers. That's crazy.
I'm watching that shit at home, HBO Max. Right on. I got a projector at home. I'm gonna watch it right on my wall.
I'm never going to the movies again. I commend you for going to the movies. I'm not ever going to the movies until they get this damn situation under control, bro. I don't know what the fuck to expect when I'm going out here at the movies, man. I don't know.
I mean, no, it was cool because the way they had it set up, they had it set up where if you came like in a family of 3, that's where you were, but then there was nobody next to you, you know what I'm saying? So that they had everybody separated. So there was no way you was in coughing distance of anybody, you know what I'm saying? So they were real careful about how they seated everybody. But I had to see that Godzilla Kong on the big screen. I took that chance, man. I had to see that on the big screen. I had to see my boy Kong get down, but then he got bodied. I gotta take that.
He lost? He lost?
Oh, you ain't see the movie? Oh shit. Do you mind if I spoil it?
Please spoil it.
Yeah, Kong got his ass whooped.
What?
Kong got his ass whooped twice.
To be honest with you,
So
Godzilla was kicking his ass the whole movie.
What's that?
So who won the final, right? Like on the last of the, the last of the movie.
Okay,
so who walked out with the victory?
Okay, so here it is. So Godzilla whooped Kong the first time they fought, but he had the advantage because they was in the water. He's a lizard. The second time they fought in Hong Kong, Kong did beat him, but then they went around 2 in that second fight. Round 2, Godzilla, beat him within an inch of his life. But then Mega Godzilla came, and Mega Godzilla beat the shit out of Godzilla, and Kong had to come and save him. They had to team up and take out Mega Godzilla. So it is, as far as Kong and Godzilla, Godzilla won that.
Hold up, man. So how in the hell King Kong lost? He got 2 big ass arms like that, man. What the?
If you know that, they gave Godzilla longer arms. They cheated. They
got long arms.
They stretched his arms out for this movie. Godzilla arms were never that long. They cheated. Yeah, they cheated. They gave him long ass arms. He was faster. He was strong. Like they upped his power level like crazy. He was not like that in King of the Monsters.
But he was like this right here.
Yeah, now he's like this.
That boy got some biceps now.
Yeah. I mean, he had Kong on the ground scratching his chest up, stomped his foot on his chest, and stood over him and did that scream with the fish breath and shit. Yeah. Kong couldn't do shit with him.
Yeah.
My boy took an L. Yeah. Hurt my feelings.
Man, I'm hurt too, man.
I can
so
tell.
He dead?
Is he dead?
He was dead. They had to jumpstart his heart to get him back alive again.
How they jumpstart his heart?
They had some shit with the fucking battery or whatever, and they attached it to him and they resurrected him.
These are car batteries.
Yeah, like an overgrown car battery.
So he was a robot?
No, they just like, when they, the thing they use to jump your heart, clear. They did one of those numbers on them.
How they gonna do with that small ass equipment on a big ass dude like that?
No, it was a ship. It was like some kind of ship that they had.
I'm lost, brother.
Yeah, it was some kind of like
you gotta watch it.
You gotta watch it, yeah. But
I'll watch Mortal Kombat on this.
Well, look, in all fairness, even though Kong took that L, man, Godzilla took a worse ass whooping with Mega Godzilla beat the fuck out of Godzilla. Like,
so who the hell is Mega Godzilla? Who's that?
He's a machine that these Japanese people created to beat Godzilla.
He like the Apple version of Godzilla.
Yeah.
He's like an eye Godzilla.
Right.
That's like saying the Predator. Like when I watched the Predator, right? You had a Mega Predator. Like who the hell is Mega Predator?
That's just some shit they be using in the writer's room, man.
Yeah, they needed something bigger and badder to take on Godzilla.
So basically, when they do Jurassic Park, they're gonna have Mega Jurassic Park, the Mega Godzilla and all that. So
Pretty much. Oh, man. Well, they did that in Jurassic World. Remember in Jurassic World, they created that big ass Indominus Rex and fucked up the T-Rex.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Man, y'all get too damn deep in on damn.
So basically,
y'all breaking this shit down to a science.
so basically, if they do Terminator, they're gonna have the Mega Terminator gonna come back too.
Yeah, that's that the writers say we need somebody. So okay, we got Arnold. We gotta get the T-1000 to beat him. Yeah.
I'm straight, bro.
Listen, I feel your sentiments, man. Like that was my son's first movie experience. You know what I'm saying? My son's first time going to the theater, and we're both Team Kong. So my son has to sit there and watch Kong get his ass whooped, and I have to explain to him, son, it's okay, man. It's only a movie. He was hurt just like me.
I'd be hurt too because I was talking about Kong on Twitter. I said Kong is gonna beat Godzilla. Man,
I'm glad you didn't bet on that. I'm glad you didn't bet on that shit.
I didn't. I'm so happy I didn't.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey,
you got some good licks in though.
Yeah, we got to switch it over to trees, and now y'all done went fucking 5 minutes over.
Oh, my bad.
My bad, player.
No. No, bro, it was interesting to watch. I didn't know you
Nah,
was that
yeah,
big of a
good.
Kong fan, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm a big King Kong fan.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that, man. That's what's up. So yeah, man. Last time we had Treezy on here, man. This wasn't even a video show, right? Last you was on here 2 times, right? It's your third time on the show.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Cause I
Treezy, what?
came on for the first joint.
Shit, you 16 now, ain't you? Finna be 17?
Yeah,
Yeah, he came on, you was
yeah,
16, right? When he
yeah.
first came on, yeah. So he artist out of Baltimore.
Nice.
Um
Nah, I'm from Buffalo.
Buffalo. I don't know why I want to say Baltimore for, man. Buffalo, but he's out from Baltimore, man. but uh, but yeah, man. I mean, his music is dope. I mean, my wife love his music, so definitely appreciate having him come back through. His first
Thank you for
time,
having me
doing
here.
the video experience part of the show. So yeah, definitely good to have him here.
No
So you've been
doubt.
doing like music lately, but you also been doing like the memes, the video memes, lately too. How did you get into that? Because you're pretty good at that too.
I can't even explain that. I got bored one day and I just made it and then I posted it and then my friends start commenting and like it started going crazy. So he was like, just do them every day. And then I just been doing them and people been liking them.
Right.
That's what's up.
It's like you just gonna keep doing them.
Yeah, just for the fun of it.
They're too
If it
damn easy
go
to make.
viral, it go viral.
Yeah, they too
Nah,
damn easy
for
to
real.
make. What about the future of your music? What do you think about your music right now?
I'm at a point where I'm good with everything, but it's always more to learn, whether it's music, life, all of that. And then I just feel like I'm at that peak that's only gonna keep going up as my grind continue to stay strong and positive.
Right. Well, I also had a question pop up too. Like we do this shit in like this medium. Like I do a podcast. Rashad do his YouTube page. You do your music. Marcus do his fighting. But we talked about that before the show starts. And Marcus knocked this dude out. He going viral. But the thing about like, what do you think about the grind as far as like you making a song? Like, what is your process like? What are you expecting when you do a song, basically?
I expect like anything I could get out of it because everybody when they drop something they hope is going blow eventually, or you might not think it's going to blow and it might just be a song you putting out there to put out there. So with me, I don't really get my hopes high, but I'm always going to have that thought in the back of my mind, like I hope this blow, or I hope this go viral, or I hope the right person see it to the point where I'm networking to the side.
Right. Right. So yeah, you want it to work for you eventually then. Yeah. So that's one thing,
Yeah,
like as far as
when
the
the
show go,
time come.
huh? What you say?
Yeah, like I was saying, like when the time come.
Right, right. Exactly. And I was saying because Rashad got he got a good YouTube page. A lot of people tell me my show is good and stuff like that. But as far as I do, as far as my show, I really don't chase the fame as far. I try to chase the fame as far as that goes. All the
Yeah,
views or all that type of subscribers and shit like that as far as that go. I just try to make a consistently watchable fucking show. That way whoever picks up, whoever stumbles upon it, because you never, like you say, you never know when that time's gonna be. So I'm
right.
just curious about how other people take on it, because I know other people that do what I do, or do what you do, they chasing, they get pissed if they don't get this many views. They'll get pissed if they don't get this many downloads. And to a certain extent, that is an emotional, reaction you can't have. But you got to also fucking like, I don't know, like keep it keep it from growing out of control. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Right.
You gotta stay. What you know is working. What you can't. I think I told somebody like for you to get views, like crazy views, like I would have to like do a video and light myself on fire or some shit like that. Then that
Mhm.
shit'll get like 1 million
Some
views. You know what I'm saying?
stupid shit.
Something
What
that's gonna
people like
catch their
to,
attention.
yeah, what
Mhm.
people like to see is not, you know what I'm saying? People want to see outlandish shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you just have to, you can go outlandish, but you can't. I wouldn't, I wouldn't do that, that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. What's your view? What's your take on it, Rashad? Because you got a good channel and you got, you got some traction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It does get discouraging because when I first got into YouTube, of course, I had big dreams. Like, yeah, I want to by the end because I started mine back in March of 2017. So I made goals. I'm like, okay, by December of that same year, I want to have 5,000 subscribers. And by the time the year ended, I probably had like maybe 60. I feel way short, So it gets discouraging, especially when you put your heart and soul into a video and that video only does like maybe like 100 views, but then a video that you're not really trying on, like, I'm just eating a cheeseburger, like you said, do something outlandish and you get like 20K views. Then I'm like, well, damn, all I was doing was eating a cheeseburger. Like, why just get more views than this one that I actually worked hard on? So it gets frustrating at times and it does become, mentally draining. But what keeps me going is the fact that I love making content. I love getting in front of the camera and talking because I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a lot of friends to talk to. So that's why I chose YouTube as a
Right.
way to put myself out there. Then I meet people like yourself and, networking with many others that share the same interests as me, because I kind of live in the hood. I'm in a hood here in Orlando, Florida. And a lot of people in here not into the nerd shit like I am. So if I go to an average person and say, hey man, that new Star Wars, get out of here with that corny shit. So here I am. So now I can network with like-minded people, and I just love it, man. I just love interacting with everybody. So I do it for the love, man. And if it gets to the point where I can't make an income and where it does reach a certain place, then that's just the cherry on top. But right now, I'm just loving what I'm doing, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
So you live right around the corner from Universal Studios?
Well, it's Orlando-ish, so I'm about maybe 30 minutes away from Universal.
That is a fun place, man.
Oh yeah. I went there. I haven't been there in a while, but yeah, last time I went there, it was hot as hell. It's very fucking hot, but yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
For real?
Trees, I wanted to ask you, I know it's like a basic question, but I really want your take on it. Um, what kind of music, looking at yourself, what kind of music would you say that you make?
I would say I made versatile music. Like it's more than hip hop. It's more than rap. I can even really switch it to different, like it's different genres of music in one.
All right. And you say, like you said, how long you been doing music, man?
I've been doing music officially since I was 13.
Okay.
Damn.
So we're going on
Nice.
5 years.
Nice. So you a veteran.
Yeah, about to get it's
Took the
about to
word
get
out my
around there.
mouth.
Yeah.
So over that span of 5 years, where have you learned?
I learned a lot because like when I first started, I'm way different from that point where I first started. I didn't learn the rules of the game. I mean, not all of them, of course, because that'll take a lifetime. And then I didn't learn how to network. I didn't learn how to keep my grounds and hold my own, whether it's music wise or even business wise. Because at the same time, it's a business and it's a passion.
All right. And one more for you, man. How has what you learned changed how you do things? Like you say, you do stuff differently now. So how did what you learned change what you do now? I guess when you go in the studio making a new song.
You said what?
That was a mouthful. I mean, like, what have you? I was like, damn, I know he ain't gonna ask me to say this shit again. Like, what have you learned since over the 5 years that you've been doing it? What have you learned, and how do you make your how has it changed over the years? How's how you make music changed over the years? Are you freezing? He's freezing, bro.
Yo,
You
Kim, I
froze?
mean, what's the name? Freezing. That's probably why I'm looking like this. I don't know if you
Oh.
can
I
hear
was
me.
about to say, hold on, did he hear what I'm saying? I mean, you can still answer the question. I was just saying, like, how do you do things now different from how you do things back then?
Froze again.
Yeah, he
Uh-oh.
froze, bro. Sub-Zero got his ass, man.
Man, this guy.
He came in that bitch and said,
Oh shit.
anyway,
Hey,
so
man, funny.
if we can get him back and then I ask him a question, but we can move on to
Okay.
Marcus on RobinHood Walker, man. So yeah, he gonna end up having to join it again. Let me see if he back in. That's pretty much the last. Turn your mic on.
It came in unmuted. All right, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
sitting there
so
trying to break down this fucking question to him. I'm like, do he get it? Do he get what I'm
the
asking
whole
him?
thing froze that I was just kicked
Yeah,
out.
that's what
But you
happened when you're in a
said,
Zoom call. Like, but you know, I just saying like how you do stuff, now, like as far as how has it changed now?
oh yeah, it's definitely a big impact because it came into it came into motion with how I did things before, and then it just switched everything around. Like I do something simple before, and now I see something like wow, and doing business with music, and it'll change my whole mindset on it all. And I go and do something big or crazy, and then it all will just add up. Like some things work, and then some things don't. You got to level it out.
Right. That makes sense. Well, I want to move on to Marcus next. You there, man?
Man, you know I'm here, bro.
All right. So when's your fight, man? When's your fight?
Man, May the 8th.
May the 8th. You gonna be in Panama City, right?
Yes, sir.
I just got back from there, so I hope you go down there and win, man. You gonna have a good night, man. You go down there and win. But
Man,
who are you fighting? Who are you fighting?
man, I'm fighting a guy named Cody Sterling. He from
Cody Sterling.
He from Florida.
He's from Florida. Okay, so how did this fight come to be? Who gave you the call? How did you accept it?
Man, you want to know? It's so funny, man. How I got on the fight is his coach, man. Me and his coach, we pretty cool. You know what I mean? And man, he was like, man, I got a fighter. You know, y'all both can fight each other, man. You know, you had the experience and he'll have the experience. It'll be y'all first fight against each other. So I like, okay, man, I'm gonna take the fight. You know what I mean? Because really, I supposed to fought a long time ago. That was like 2 years ago. But I never had the chance to fight here in Birmingham because of you know, the promoter and the matchmaker and stuff like that. They didn't want to give me a shot. They tried to give me a shot, but I ended up taking the sacrifice to go to Florida with my ex-girlfriend. So, you know, it been a little hard for me to have a fight here. So the promoter out there in Florida, he gave me a shot. You know what I mean? So, but it's through this guy, you know what I mean? So I support have been fought at March 27th. But the guy backed out the fight. You know, I'll tell you why later on. I don't want to be messed up about it. But matter of fact, I'll just tell you anyway. He backed out the fight over some tables, man. You feel me? He backed out the fight because he wanted his family and friends to come, you know, see him fight. So they were like, man, bro, you know, if you can do it or you can't, we go ahead and fight or whatever. So I decided to just like, okay, well, shoot, let him bring his family and his friends to the fight, and you know, we go from there. So that's how the fight came rescheduled on May the 8th.
Number one question came to my head when you were talking. You said that this fighter was brought to you by his promoter. You and his promoter pretty cool.
No, me and his coach. Me and his coach pretty cool.
Okay, his coach. Okay. He said is he setting up the whole thing?
This coach was the one that put it together.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. I'm just now you don't have to you don't have to abide by what he's saying, but did he allude to you giving up this fight at any point? Did he say, can you throw this fight for me and give my guy the win? Did that come up in conversation at all?
Hell no. See, the whole thing was about, it was really about trying to help me to get into to get my career started. You know what I mean? Because he seen how hard I wanted. You know, his guy was the one. His guy really want to fight too. You know what I mean? He told me his guy been training for about 4 months. You know what I mean? I've been training for a long time. You know what I mean? I was ready for my big break. You feel me? So, I seen his guy, my opponent. He's a second in grappling, a second or third in grappling. So I guess I saw him one, shit like that. So yeah, what it is.
I just thought, like I said, I just wanted to ask that, make sure.
Some people think it's a setup, though. Some people think it's a setup. Some people think it's a setup, but hell.
Well, I mean, you don't have to accept it. I mean, he can ask you that, and you can be like, "Nah, I'm gonna fight him." You know what I'm saying? He can say that, but then you can do what you want to do as far as that goes. I just wanted to ask you and see if that even came up. So good on him for not, trying to make your first fight a slimy one, because you never know how people try to bring you into the business and try to screw you on the way in and possibly screw you on the way out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I just want to see how how on the up and up everything was. What's the weight differential between y'all two? How much weight he got on you? Or you got on him?
He's supposed to be at 205. I supposed to be 205. This is a light heavyweight fight. We supposed to be at 205 to compete against each other. But I see his ass. He kind of on a big side a little bit.
Think about 215.
His belly.
Think about 215.
I believe like 208. You know what I mean?
He about 215.
Yeah. 215. I look at 215.
Yeah, you my bro. I just want you to be prepared for 215 when you training.
but see, you know something, bro? I sparred with a lot of big dudes before. You know what I mean? So a lot of people always try to, some people be like, "Hey, man, you gotta watch out for him. You gotta watch out for him." But I let a lot of guys I spar with in the past, and I pissed them off. You know what I mean? Someone couldn't take me to the ground. These guys was Rashad, NCAA champions. You know what I mean? They couldn't take me to the ground. You know what I mean? Bro, this ain't no disrespect, but I let a lot of people take me down just me playing around. I let them take me to the ground. You know what I mean? You can't take me to the ground with your own strength, because your own strength ain't like mine. There ain't no disrespect, but man, I let you take me to the ground. On my own, I just let you take me to the ground. You know what I mean? Like I said, I let you take me to the ground.
Damn, man, you took me somewhere for a minute, man. You took me
Why you say that?
You took me down the rabbit hole, man. I was like, oh shit. That's that fighter talk.
Playing mind games. I let you take me down, but
he's like,
playing possum.
Yeah. See, I had when I was doing street club, man, street fight. Guy, he was, you could tell this dude fights. Man, the dude, I'm gonna tell you, he was happy, right? He was happy that he was like, "Man, I fought you, whoop-de-whoop." I said, "Bro, I don't want to kill confidence, but man, I let you do what you did." You know what I mean? And he looked at me like, "What the fuck? Like, you let me? Well, I let you." You know what I mean? I let you punch me and stuff. But he didn't win the fight. You know what I mean? He didn't connect. But you know what I mean? I said, man, I let you do that stuff, man.
Let me tell them something right quick. And Rashad and Treezy, if y'all might have better questions than me. So if y'all want to jump in and ask a question, y'all do that too. I just got one. Okay. I just got one to ask you right quick, man. Like, when you making them videos and letting people punch you in your damn stomach and chest and shit, what do that shit feel like, man?
That joint be weird.
I'm gonna tell you, man, a lot of people.
He do videos like this, bro. And he let people just punch his ass.
Damn.
But I'm gonna tell you something, man. I used to do that in the gym. You know, you really supposed to bring it in the open, but I'm gonna bring it in the open. You know what I mean? So, you know, it sting. You know what I mean? They punch a sting, but this shit just really hurt me, man. You know, I've been hurt for so long. You know what I mean? You know, and you know, I just smile at the punches, man. You know what I mean? For like, what the fuck? You smile at punches? Man, I had a broken rib.
Shit.
I had a broken rib, man. I had to pop my own rib back in place, man.
Shit.
You know, I did a karate chop into a break, man. I did one of them split, but the other one I tried to do it with, man, that shit split my whole, man. It just split this open, wide open, man.
Talk your shit, King. Talk your shit.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I didn't quit. You know what I mean? I took a head kick. You know what I mean? Never had a concussion. You know what I mean? I've been punched in the throat a few times. Continue fighting. You know, when dudes see me, I had dudes, goddamn, had a few dudes quit at MMA, man. They ain't want to spar with me no more. You know what I mean? Because of they be like, man, you punching me too hard, man. You know what I mean? Some dudes can run with me, you know what I mean? But that shit it ain't gonna last long. You know what I mean? You have your good nights. That time, you might get the hang of me that day.
Yeah.
But I promise you, the next time we spar, it ain't gonna be the same.
God damn, man. Y'all sparring hard as
You know
shit.
what I mean? It's gonna be different.
Hold on, Rashad, Treezy, y'all got anything y'all want to ask, man?
Yeah, Lil, I got two things I want to say real quick, man. Listening to that, you know what that took me back to? Me fighting with my older brother, where my brother would fuck with me. He would fuck with me, right? And then I would get mad and go crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. He would sit there and absorb all my blows and be like, all right, you got to roll out. You got to roll out now. You got to roll out. And then I'm like, damn. He's like, okay, you done now, right? Yeah. That's a hell of a mind fuck, man. To hit somebody with everything you got and they eat it and was like, that kind of tickled. Yeah, after that, I might hug you and be like, man, let's be friends, man. I'm good if I give you everything I got. You know what I mean? But I thought about this also, man. You know, so I want to ask you, Marcus, okay, when you see a lot of these police officers being real aggressive and real like rah, but I could tell, you know, you being a fighter, I could tell you have a calm demeanor where you know what you're capable of, you know what you can do. So I'm pretty sure you don't have that mentality of, I'm just gonna go just beat somebody up for no reason just because I can. If anything, nah. I'm assuming you avoid the fight just because you know what you can do to that person. And so that makes me think a lot of police officers gotta be pussy. Because if you know you can whoop somebody, you're not gonna walk around with your chest out. You know what you can do. I mean, is that a fair statement?
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. And I'm gonna keep it real. And I had some police dudes. I'm gonna tell you what the police dude told me. Man, he said, man, you be doing martial art. He heard me speaking about martial art. I said, yeah. Everything I told y'all. You know what the nigga told me? He said, I will not fight you. I will not put my hand on you. I will shoot your ass. I won't even fight you. I had my cousin. I had my cousin. You know, he a police. You know, I know he playing with me. But he was like, man, I can never fight you because I'm gonna have to shoot you. You look like you ain't stopping, man. You know what I mean? You really gonna, like, man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You know, the police thing was going on today. Like, going on a statement what you saying. These motherfuckers pussy, man, just like you say. You know what I mean? They don't wanna fight the person, but they got that badge, you feel me? Because they feel like that badge is gonna protect them. But just saying like that badge, you gotta take that badge off. You know what I mean? When you go in the shower, you know what I mean? You gotta take that badge off when you go and use the restroom.
Facts.
If you gotta go to the restroom in a public place or whatever, you gotta take that. You're gonna have to take that badge. You gotta take it off or whatever.
Right.
So, or whatever you do, but what I'm saying is, man, you know, you can never play with a person's manhood. You know what I mean? And treat them like they're a child. You know what I mean? So I don't like what's going on, but I had a lot of police tell me I would not fight you. You know what I mean?
That proves my point then, because because I know, like I said, you know, if somebody approach you on some, man, I'm gonna kick your ass, you're gonna look at them like, all right, man, come on, like, nah. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be like, what you gonna do then? You know you can kill the person. So I'm assuming you would de-escalate and be like, man, just go swim and play. You know, find a toy, man. You know, it's all good.
Well, I had a few people, you know, they wanted to fight me. You know what I mean? I had an accident. I wanted to go see my mother, and I was running. You know what I mean? Doing my running, trying to get my cardio for this fight. So I'm going through these projects, man. You know, this guy, he kept mean mugging me. So I'm like, damn, man, why you keep mean mugging me or whatever? So, you know, I throw my hand up at him, you know, just speaking. You know what I mean? I thought, you know, just to clear the dark clouds.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I ain't never had beef with the dude. So the dude, he kept staring at me. So I'm like, what the fuck you keep staring at me for? So he rolled past me again or whatever. He looked at me and cut his eye, like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, the fuck wrong with this guy? So I like, man, fuck this. I'm finna just ask him, hey man, why you keep staring at me like that? So I told him, like I told y'all, like, man, why you keep staring at me? So he be like, what? So I like, you heard what I said. Don't be staring at me like that. You know what I mean? You know, that's like a violation. You know what I mean? It's very disrespectful. You don't do that with people. You know what I mean? So he was like, man, you better know who the fuck I am or whatever. So I like, I don't know who you is. You know what I mean? So one guy to my man, he a fighter. So I like, okay, he's a fighter, but that don't mean nothing. He's a street fighter, not a martial artist. He never sparred with no martial artist, never sparred with no bouncer. So he saw me. He told my man, what you want to do now? And all this. So I like, bro, you put your hand on me, I'm going to lay your ass out right here. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go back and forth with you, but I will do that just to piss you off, just to get you to come on, let me see what you're talking about. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to piss you off and baiting you in just for you to hit. You know what I mean? So I can lay your stupid ass out right here. Man, that man would never come to me, man. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, man, he must know. You know what I mean? So I'm going around, going towards the entryway. So the guy, he said, man, go ahead and talk this stuff now. What's up? So I'm on the phone with my cousin. Because my cousin, I'm not putting my cousin in my problems. You know what I mean? But I'm like, hey, man, you know, I ain't trying to do all this. But now if I got to now, no, don't get mad now, because me and him roll down there together. So my cousin, like, man, I told my cousin, hold on. So the dude said he was going to slap me. So I'm like, okay, well, go ahead and get the slapping. You know what I mean? Nothing never happened, man, since I was there, man. So, but on the MMA and boxing thing, you know what I mean? Some people try to fight us, man, because we can't fight them. Like, we just can't go, you know, how people do in the street. Like, man, what's up? I'm finna fight you. And then hit them. We can't do that.
Oh, yeah, because your hands are registered, right?
No, see, a lot of people think some people are like in pro, your hand registered. But like MMA, like when you take off for MMA and boxing, that's self-defense. You feel me? So when you take up martial arts and boxing, the only time you fight people is self-defense. You can't go fighting people, bro. If you go to jail like that, but police gonna be like, well, you hand registered. And that's not the case. Okay. You just put you can't do that when you take over MMA and boxing.
Okay, I just learned something.
Is anything changing with your diet right now ahead of the fight?
You want to know something, bro?
You eating like all steak, all chicken, all pork, all bread, all nails and nails and wood.
Let me tell you something. let me tell you something now. Now, I never changed up my diet, bro. I never changed up my diet. I eat McDonald's. I still eat that stuff, man.
That's crazy, man.
So I go.
Know you gonna whoop his ass.
So I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something, bro, and I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I went to the gym. My arm's still sore to this day. You seen the video, bro? I'm over here deadlifting weight, man. You know what I mean? I got two 245s and I got 235s. You know what I mean? The dude with me like, man, I can't pick up that. He was like, I can pick it up, but you know what I mean? I'm not finna do all that. Bro, I'm picking up the weight, just pin it up like it's easy.
Right.
They need to
It's
put
easy
you in
work for
Mortal
me.
Kombat.
Finish him.
But see, I'm gonna tell you something, man. When I was young, man, I was like 15 to 16, man. I had a weight. The same thing I would bench press. I'm young though, you know what I mean? Man, the weight almost came like, you know, the bar thing for the on the weight.
Right.
Man, that thing hit me on the side of my head, man.
Damn.
By my temper, man. Now I never had a concussion since then, man.
Oh, but you had one that day.
I never had a concussion. I never had a concussion.
Yeah, they don't feel good.
Yeah.
Nah, they
I had a couple of them.
I'm gonna tie it up, man.
Nah.
When's the fight again? May 5th?
May 8th.
May 8th. Now, is there a way we can be able to watch this fight? Had they told you if it's gonna be streaming? How can we view this and support it? Or you'll let us know, you know, online later.
I'll let y'all know. I'm trying to see myself, man. I'm gonna ask the promoter.
This gotta be documented, man. It's gotta be documented.
Yeah, because a lot of people want to see me fight, man. A lot of people want to see me get down.
That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing.
Yeah, because, man, you know, I've been doing it for so long, man. You know, I'm not finna disrespect nobody, man, in MMA or boxing, man. But when I was training in boxing ring, I never went down. I never went down. That was my very first time boxing, man. I never went to the canvas or nothing. Just like MMA. Now, the only time I went to the canvas, keep it real, because I'm going to keep it straight. Now, I did get my mouthpiece knocked out my mouth twice. You know what I mean?
What that feel like?
Man, that shit was so disrespectful, man. That was a disrespectful move, man. But it was a close friend of mine that, you know, did it, man. You know, his name Billy Joe Bradshaw. You know what I mean? You know, he was telling me, man, you know, when I came to the gym, he helped me out. And, you know, he told me, man, you got a lion inside you, man. You're a lion. You know what I mean? And I stuck with that for a long time when he told me that. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. You doing what you do and what you've been doing your life. Let's say you have a son. Would you encourage him to get into what you've been doing? And why?
Hell yeah, I would. I'm doing my little brother like that. You feel me? Because of you know, I did a street life, you know what I mean? And there's nothing positive come out of it. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not ashamed of it, what I came from, what I did. You know what I mean? I was raised by a wonderful mother, you know, a wonderful family, taught me everything what I need to know, you know, and you know, I did join that street life with my other cousin, with my big cousin. And you know, I didn't never want to put my kids or see another child joining that street life. You know, I just had two young kids, man, on Snapchat, man. You know, they was flashing money. Little boy, he flashing a gun. And I ain't like that, man. I you know, you know, writing. They little kids now. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I said, man, that ain't no good look. You know what I mean? I said, man, when I get where I want to go, man, I'm coming back for y'all, man. Teach y'all about martial arts and boxing. You know what I mean? Do something with your life, man. Then versus doing something stupid. Because, you know, you think it's cool, but you're going to be spending in prison for the rest of your whole life. And you probably be 6 feet under. You know what I mean? Earth. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I got out that.
So why would you want your child to know how to? Why would you want your child to, like, you know, become a fighter? What do you like? What's the positivity in there? I'm not saying it's not none, but I'm just saying what would you instill in?
Because MMA and boxing, that's a war sport. You know what I mean? That's a warrior sport. You know, do I want to put my son into that? You know, into the fighting thing? You know, I really don't want to, but I'd rather him do that than go on the rest of his life on the street.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? So I'd rather him to do something, even if I have a daughter, I'd rather them to do that. That's just like with my nephews, man. If I had grandkids, they gonna do that. You feel me? MMA and boxing.
Right.
You know, I'd rather you to duke it out than go pick up a gun. You know what I mean? You don't know if you're gonna have football no, or you probably be dead. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Look, I'm gonna sign my son up for when you get old enough, man. You know, I think it just helps a child, you know, build that confidence that they need. You know what I mean? And you never have to worry about them being bullied or nothing like that. So yeah, definitely. I'm all for that.
All right.
Yeah.
I done held y'all in here long enough, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end it with this. I thought it was something else I wanted to ask you. Is there anything else you want to say about the fight before I end it, Marcus?
Man, I know I'm gonna go in there and I gotta knock this guy out, man. You know, I'm not finna sit there and play around. You know, I know y'all be like, dang, man, what's going on? I just got my fight mode on, you know what I mean? I'm ready for this fight, man. I'm ready to show the world, you know, I'm here, I want to stay, you know what I mean? So I'm here to stay. You know what I mean? If y'all wanted to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at RobinHood MMA. And you can follow me on Twitter at Fight Rob.
Gotcha.
That's about it.
Trees, you got some projects coming up. What you got coming up for 2021?
I actually got album coming up.
Nice.
Well, my dude be working, boy, and it's shit good, man.
I'm gonna download your music, man. Just let me know on Instagram or Twitter, man, and I'll go download on iTunes. Even you, Rashad, man, I go on your YouTube, man. Subscribe to you, man.
I appreciate that, family.
Yeah, man.
So when your album coming out this summer, this fall?
All I can say right now is
you up north, dude. You in Buffalo. Y'all like to drop in the fall, man. All the classic northern albums dropping the fall.
And he did you wrong on that one, player.
Oh Lord.
I mean, that's what I saw growing up, man.
Nah, but I gotta get everything together, so it's really in the making right now.
Okay, I got it.
Well, Treason, I want to ask you real quick, man. Who was your like biggest influences, man? Like, you know, as far as people that you drew from, be like, okay, I'm gonna take a little bit from that person, take a little bit from that person, and then put you on shit. Like, was there anybody that really inspired you in your style?
Growing up, it would be my father and 50 Cent, because my dad was a rapper. Like when I was younger and all that. Well, he still rap now and all that.
I'm a big fan of 50
But
Cent.
Yeah,
I was too as a little kid.
Shit, I'm still a fan of him. The way he pushed his business up. Yeah, he go.
I used to wear a do-rag like 50 Cent, just like you. My bad, bro. I used to wear a do-rag like.
I'm gonna tell you something about Mark. He a big fan of Nipsey Hussle, so I guess he gonna whoop somebody's ass with some Nipsey Hussle vibes.
Yeah.
In the ring.
Hey, you want to know something, bro? That's why I'm playing Nipsey Hussle music, man.
I could have guessed that for $1 million, bro. I could have guessed that. That's your dude. That's your guy, man.
Yeah, man. I'm playing him. You know what I mean? But some people want me to go out there, man, with a Rampage dog.
Rampage.
Rampage.
That was my dude, man. I love Rampage, man. That was my dude.
Rampage.
Man, people thought I'm his son, man.
I know you, man. I know how you love Nipsey, man. That'll be the best way, man. Win, loss, or draw, man. You know.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna play Nipsey, man, on the fight, man. I'm letting y'all know that, man. I'm playing Nipsey Hussle
no doubt.
On the fight, man. Right, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna, because they were asking me what my fight name is. It's gonna always be RobinHood, man. So ain't never gonna change, man. I used that name when I was in the street, and I'm gonna use that name going to the top, man. Ain't nothing changed, man.
You come back to what you say about you want to show the kids a different way and shit like that. Like that's just a perfect name, bro, for your whole vibe and your whole, mission, man. I want to get us out of here on this. I'm gonna take y'all to my nerd corner right quick. I've been picking up a lot of comics and reading them lately. If you been follow my Instagram, I'm on the show. I let people know what I'm reading right now. This is gonna be I don't know if y'all can see that. That's a Book of Doom. Books of Doom, Volume 1. I think this is like this glare is crazy, man. But
I see it.
I can see it,
yeah. But it's a modern origin of Dr. Doom. I think he gonna be kind of like the next Thanos of the MCU, and that's just me speculating. So if I'm right, the way these comic books they shoot up in value, man. If y'all want to go out and get y'all some Dr. Doom comics and shit like that, you might be able to resell them for double, triple, quadruple the value at some point because I think they're gonna try to introduce the Fantastic Four. I think they're gonna do a Dr. Doom.
Yeah, they trying to get
thing.
them in there now.
I bought, what you saying?
They trying to get them in there now.
Yeah, X-Men, all that type of shit. I bought that whole set, bro, and that comic is like on eBay for like at least $50. But you go look around in some of these comic book stores. I was down there in Panama City where you're gonna be fighting at. I bought all 6 books for $20. So
nice.
God damn, $20.
That's a good.
Yeah,
deal.
that's a crazy
that
deal.
Just going.
Bro,
that
I picked them up
triple.
at the store. Huh?
Man, you couldn't do that in Alabama. They gonna boost that shit up to $200.
Right. But this a modern origin story of Dr. Doom. I think his original origin is probably in the thousands out of my fucking pay rate, out of my fucking bracket. So I'm not buying his original. But if they went by the modern origin, I think that'd be a good one to have with you. So just want to hit that right there. Let people know I've been getting in the comments lately. It keeps me out of my phone and shit like that so much, man. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely interesting, to get into, keep out your phone for a little bit, man. So I'll be doing that every episode, letting people know what I'm reading right now. I'm getting into that. Y'all fuck with comics at all? Anybody ever read a comic?
Listen, I had a huge when I was a kid, man. I'm pissed off. I had a huge collection when I was a shorty, but I didn't take care of them. So I probably have some books now. If they was in mint condition, they'd be worth hundreds of dollars. But because I was a destructive kid, didn't care. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, lately I've been getting on the graphic novel tip. So I got like Batman: The Long Halloween, which I guess they're adapting into a animated movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, Batman: The Long Halloween, or Secret Wars, which Dr. Doom is God Doom in there. Like he's like a god, like he created his whole planet, you know what I'm saying? So MCU might go that route too. So yeah, Secret Wars I just read. Planet Hulk.
Secret Wars is wild.
Yeah, what's that? Secret Wars.
I seen it's like different variations of them.
Yeah.
It's like it's like mad outlooks.
Now, this surprised me, y'all into the comics, man.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a nerd. Boy, I told you, I'm a nerd. Yeah, Planet Hulk. Yeah, World War Hulk, Planet Hulk. Like Hulk is. Like, I got the Hulk tatted on my damn arm. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but
no, that's dope. I can see it.
That's raw.
Yeah. The Hulk. That's my boy, man. So I'm a big comic fan.
Yeah. Who your comic is?
I'm a Batman fan.
Batman. All right.
I fucks with Batman.
Yeah. I bought some Batman comics last week. So yeah, I didn't have enough in my collection. And the thing about it too, I don't think I'll take that back because I just sold some comics last week. So I mean a couple of days ago. So I started to say you will get the comics and you might not even want to sell them, but for the right price you will.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you be selling comic books too?
I mean, that's bro, I post them in some like I posted them. I talked to somebody at work about them. Next thing you know, they gave me $25 and I sold it.
Yeah.
Man, you're a hustler, man. Ambitious, man.
Especially when you save it over time.
Huh? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Especially when you save it over time.
Yeah, there was like some Gucci's I let go. There wasn't even like the crazy ones that I have. So you don't want to let go of the crazy ones unless like they come in with some bread. But I'm slowly getting that together. So I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I had y'all 30 minutes over. I hope you DVR fucking Snowfall, bro, because we gotta get down there and watch that right quick, man.
Oh man,
I'm finna get ready to watch Snowfall, man.
Well, you know
I can't even watch. Man,
I can't watch that till midnight. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Watch Snowfall to midnight.
Huh?
I said, Rashad, you can't watch Snowfall to midnight.
Yeah, well, because I don't have FX, so I have to wait till it gets on Google Play.
Yeah.
And I have to watch it then, you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm watching it tonight. I'm gonna play that on my projector, hoping to wake my neighbors up because I'm watching. This is the finale. And
this is the finale?
This is the last episode of the season.
Get out of here.
Yeah, for the season.
Man.
Yeah. And look, I'm gonna spare y'all my fate because somebody spoiled it, what happened. And I ain't gonna say shit, but I said, why do people, I should have stayed off of social media until I watched. I'm like, why do people gotta fuck it up for everybody, man?
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
My wife don't get that because it'll be some stuff that happens on TV, and I'll be like, I gotta stay on Facebook, and she like,
Right.
you know, for what I'm like, cause somebody gonna post what
Mhm.
happened, and you gotta stay
Yeah.
off of social media sometimes because people just it gets their dick hard to fucking spoil that shit.
Right. Right.
That's
I
a
mean,
damn shame.
did that
I can't stand
motherfucker
that
not
shit.
learn? Did that motherfucker not learn the one that if you heard a few years ago when Force Awakens dropped and somebody spoiled that Han Solo got killed and he got his ass beat outside the movie theater?
They
Oh,
was
really?
mad.
True story.
They
Yeah.
was mad.
Yeah, he walked out. There was a big ass line. He walked out. He said, "Hey, man, Han Solo gets killed by his own son." Stomped his ass out.
I know that's
For
real.
real?
Yeah, true story.
I'll stomp his ass out too. Shit, I'm finna get ready to pay my money.
Hey, can you imagine how big his eyes was when he heard that shit?
Yeah, like, oh shit. It was at this moment he know he fucked up.
Hey man,
shit.
I just want to appreciate y'all coming through. I'm gonna let y'all off the hook, man. You got one more thing?
Hey, man. What, man? Did you watch the Jake Paul fight, man?
I'm glad you mentioned it.
That 1 minute knockout.
I was laughing. I thought it was funny. I thought it was
I
hilarious. Ben
thought it was
Askren's a
fake.
clown,
I
bro.
thought it was fake. I thought it was
Think
fake.
so?
I thought it was fake.
Well, Ben Askren, he's a clown anyway, man. He shouldn't. I don't even know why he fights.
You know what I asked Marcus about? I think they asked him the same thing. I think they asked Ben Askren the fall to take the fall.
No, see, Ben Askren don't have no. He don't have this.
Nah, he don't. He don't at
when
all.
When he fought Jorge, he couldn't fuck with Jorge with this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You know what it is,
garbage,
though,
bro.
You know what it is, though? He pissing a lot of MMA fighters off now. They begging him to come in the octagon. They saying you pulling all these people, and I don't blame him because Floyd did it, Jake Paul did it. They say you asking all these UFC people to come out in your world, but y'all never step into our world.
Well, you know why? Because James Toney tried that. James Toney tried to get in the ring with Randy Couture. Got his feelings hurt. I mean, you put a boxer inside the octagon to see MMA fighters. I mean, you know this, Marcus. They use everything. Boxers about this here. So when James Toney came with that lights out, Randy took his ass down and wore him out.
But it's the same disadvantage because the MMA fighter can't use his feet. He in a boxing match, he got to know not to use his feet.
Well, I'm saying, I mean, if you put a boxer into the octagon, so is it going to be rules where they can't use where you can't use your feet? Is it just straight up hands, or is it just MMA rules? If you do MMA rules and you put a boxer inside the octagon, that's like blood in the water.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right here. Jake Paul did fight in MMA one time. He went against a white dude, and white dude beat shot of Jake Paul. You know what I mean? So I think that's what it is. I think it's fear to do that again. You know what I mean? But a lot of bosses do disrespect us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And bosses, they can't stand MMA because they say we barbarian. We barbarians. We do this, we do that. Well, I had a dude told me to come to do boxing. I wanted to do the boxing shit. I mean, shit was great, you know what I mean? But I'm like, shit, man, it's time for you to come do MMA. Get what he told me. Nah, I'm good.
He didn't want the smoke. Yeah, he didn't want the smoke.
I'm like, what the hell?
I mean, but look, I used to be, growing up, I was a huge boxer fan. I grew up in the Tyson era. You know what I mean? So I grew up, Tyson, Tyson, Hagler, Hearns, like I was a fan of all those guys, but something happened along the line. Huh?
I'm a Hagler fan.
Yeah, Hagler, yeah, rest in peace, man. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. So I grew up a boxing fan, but then when MMA started coming, boxing started getting whacked. Like fight, you got motherfuckers ducking everybody and the fights got boring. You just want to hold and jab and hold and jab. When you see an MMA fight, they gets down. You watch a Diaz brothers fight or Rampage or, all those guys, even now, it's just exciting now. Like, I fucks with MMA heavily, man. Fuck boxing. Boxing's weak now. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
boxing dead. I feel like they profiting off of the MMA. Guys, a boxer can go call out an MMA dude and make a quick bag off of him.
Yeah. Shit, I wish Tyson got into MMA, man. I think Tyson would have been a good UFC fighter.
Yeah, he would.
You want to know something? Tyson, a lot of people don't know Tyson been want to leave boxing, man, for MMA. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Tyson said, man, he'll choose MMA before he do boxing.
Yeah, he's
He
a
said
fighter,
it out
man.
his own
Yeah.
mouth.
He's a
But
natural
see, I'm gonna
fighter.
tell you something, and a lot of people don't know this. The anger, the aggression come from Tyson in MMA. A lot of people don't even know that. You know what I mean? So Tyson love MMA more than he love boxing. You don't never see Tyson going to no boxing shit for real.
Right.
He always come to an MMA venue and shit like that. So that tell you right there.
Yeah, and be
MMA.
hyped with it too, and be hyped. You know, he a fan. He love this shit. You know.
You know, boxing is cool. You know, I love boxing, but that shit just watered down, man.
Yeah.
Nobody want to keep punching motherfuckers all the time. You'll break your knuckles like that, man. Break your wrists and shit. Nobody even do all that, man.
Yeah.
I'd rather knee you in the fucking face and get it over with.
I tell you that the moment I fell in love with MMA is when I saw Rampage fight. What's the dude? Ricardo Arona. When he had him in a triangle, and Rampage picked him up in the air and came down with him. Wow! Power bombed him, broke him in half.
You want to know something?
From that point, I was like, I love this shit.
You want to know something? I can do the same thing, man. when I was doing it, I'm gonna tell you, man, because I know bro ready to go.
All right.
I remember.
Yeah, my bad, yo.
No, you good.
I know a couple of dudes put me in that triangle choke, man. I lift them up in the air, man. Some of them dudes quit, man.
Broke him in half.
Nah, I wanted to, man, but they were like, man, let me down.
This dude is the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yo, that's Bang. That's Bang breaking Batman.
What? Yes, sir. Bang. Yes, sir.
Yeah, crazy, man. But I know bro ready to go.
Yeah, we went over like a motherfucker, man. But I'm happy. Like I ain't tripping though. I'm happy y'all came in and gave me the time though, man, for real.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome, man.
Shit, I'm gonna get out with y'all on next time. I'm gonna get up out of here.
All right, yo, man. It was good meeting all y'all, man. No doubt.
You too, player.
Both of y'all.
Good
all right.
We all gonna link up, man. I'm gonna send everybody Instagrams and shit around.
All right, no doubt.
All right.
Bet.